So in life, I believe that we are led around. I believe that we are led to the things that we need and to the things that will teach us and benefit us and help us to see more clearly if we are willing to be. And sometimes even if we aren't willing, some life lessons are kind of forced upon us. And once in a while, I feel like life or providence or the universe, whatever you want to say, will guide us to these little Easter eggs, you know? These little parts of life that are hidden or that are inaccessible to the majority of the population, to people. And it will help, we'll be guided to learn about something that's an extremely that's an extremely enlightening thing for us to learn about. It will help us through some of the things that we personally are struggling with or whatever. And I think for me, as strange as this is, Sasquatch has been one of those things, one of those Easter eggs, one of those things in life that kind of stands alone. It's kind of apart from everything that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. Sasquatch has nothing to do with the rest of my life at all. It's just completely just hanging out there away from everything. And it's just kind of like an oasis in the desert. A little thing I feel like I was guided to show me all sorts of things. Sasquatch is a magnifying glass to help us see a lot of areas more clearly. I mean, Sasquatch is a place in our world where Western science dares not go or proactively condemns. Sasquatch is a part of life and of nature that is dismissed. It's made fun of. It's seen as stupid, silly, uneducated, which is what I saw it as. And yet it's real, and yet it exists. And regardless of what these guys say, regardless of what society says, regardless of whatever happens in this soup of society, and regardless of whatever Western science claims or anybody claims, here they are. Here they are, the Sasquatch. It's this beautiful, majestic creature living in our forests, the forests of North America. And it's just chilling out here for anyone to come and find. I mean, it's not that it's easy to come and see or film, but it is easy to come and encounter. I mean, it's very easy to come and get wood knocks or whoops and find thousands of structures. It's pretty easy to find prints and stuff. But nobody cares about Sasquatch, so they don't come looking. It's not something that really can attach itself to our society at all. And, we can't make money off of it, at least not that I know of. Not in any way that I know of. We can't, for whatever reason, Sasquatch it doesn't interest humanity, Yes, it is a significant anthropological thing, but anthropologists disregard it. They don't believe that it's real. In fact, they mock and they scoff, and they do that because they're just group think. It's just our culture is that Bigfoot is stupid. It's only something for rednecks and hillbillies to believe in. That's how it's portrayed in the media. That's how it's portrayed on the news. That's how it's portrayed even by the Discovery Channel, Animal Planet, National Geographic, whatever. It's seen as just something pure stupid. And so the people who could, like one of the only people, well, I won't say that, but one of the groups that would greatly benefit, which is anthropologists, are led by society directly away from this topic. And so here it is. It's just like in a little oasis in the desert of beautiful things. It teaches us beautiful things about life, about critical thinking, about being independent, about looking at things from a new lens. And it teaches us that we have individual power. Even if the people in authority are going to tell you that it doesn't exist, you can come up here and experience it yourself. First-hand observation is king. You can come and you can learn and experience it and see it. If you spend enough time following their structures, you'll see one eventually. It's not rocket science. It's that simple. Just come up here and follow their structures, spend a significant amount of time, hundreds of hours probably, and you'll eventually see one. You will, I promise. Guys, I've had a whole slew of sightings. I've had 14 sightings of this stupid thing, of this amazing thing. and I'm just saying it's stupid because it's stupid that people won't take it seriously, even though it's really not too hard to come and experience. But it's just one of those Easter eggs, one of those mysteries, one of those pearls of great price. It's a pearl of great price, like the Bible would say, that is just sitting out there, that if somebody needs it, if somebody needs to learn about something difficult, or they want to learn how stupid society really is, or they want to learn how robust Western science it really is, in a lot of these ways, then it's this little thing that people can go and learn about. And the cool thing is that it's still kind of undiscovered, unacknowledged by science and society. And so that means that it's a personal thing for you, which makes it special, because the only way for you to encounter it is personally, because you really can't go out and find good information through science or through society or through the media. Really, you have to come and figuratively hike the mountain, and literally hike the mountain yourself. Come on this journey yourself. That's why it's an independent thing. It's just you. It's just yourself. The world, like the forests, the mountains, this world, this earth, still has little treasures for us. Still has little beautiful things in store for us to learn. There are still mysteries that nature is keeping. These sacred, if you want to say sacred, these sacred little nuggets of truth that are still in store for us all around. And Sasquatch is just one of them. It's just beautiful, guys. I don't think that most people realize how truly magnificent this phenomenon is. It's very special. And when you're up here, and when you're in their areas, when you're following the structures around and stuff, it's not like you're spooked and, oh my gosh, something's watching me, it's gonna get me. Sometimes it feels that way at night, especially when they're pacing you or something, but really you'll be surprised, because once you're up here, you'll feel peace. I mean, man, I'll tell you, like, I don't know if it's just a guy thing, but no, it's not a guy thing. Being in nature, it grounds you, it pacifies you, it brings peace, and it feels sacred up here. And I don't mean that in a religious way. It just feels sacred. It just feels beautiful. The Indians would say that this was the Indian. I don't want to say Indians. The First Nations people would say they use that word sacred, and I didn't understand what that meant until I started spending significant time in the woods, and you feel that sense of just the beauty and this sacred energy, or whatever you want to call it. You can just feel it. So anyway, just wanted to share that.